Children, we don't have much time. Let's get right to it. It's the end of the world.
Somos personas normales y corrientes. Somos como tú. Estamos preocupados e indignados por el panorama político, económico y social.
What is going on?
There's a lot of ways to take space.
I am not protesting, and what I do is give people like you hugs. What you need is a hug.
I think there's been more than one time in history when clowns have brought down governments. It's classic David versus Goliath. Small one wins.
We transformed our naked body to instrument of women's fight.
If you refuse to leave, you will be arrested.
There's never been a movement where people haven't had to go to jail. So the question, are we going to jail on their terms or our terms?
That's ultimately the only way we can really fundamentally change the world that we're in, is to rethink it. And you can't rethink it if you think in the old ways.
We will keep revolutioning. We will never stop.
Creo que puedo cambiarlo. Sal con nosotros. Es tu derecho.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, probably due to its cheerful nature, nonviolent protest has been widely neglected and not taken seriously by mass media. It has been reduced to marches and rallies, nothing else. But nonviolent protest has been the key driving force behind 2/3 of successful system changes over the last 100 years. And thanks to courageous activists, the use of mobile phone cameras and social media, many of these inspiring, beautiful, and unique protest methods have been saved. As we were inspired by the incredible diversity of nonviolent protest, we decided to leave our comfort zones as documentary filmmakers. And we tried to push this neglected issue into as many media channels as possible. Not only film, but radio, mobile phones, newspapers, internet, you name it.
Above all, we built the web platform everydayrebellion.net, which is an online handbook fueled by the material of all the activists around the world. It's an online handbook about creative forms of nonviolent rebellion, different tactics, and different tactics of civil disobedience. While we were making this project, we realized that the biggest changes are made by ordinary people. Ordinary people who are just doing what they are best at, or sometimes what they love. And on the platform, these people can upload their protest, they can download protest material, they can watch a huge amount of growing video tips, handbooks in different languages, to-dos, checklists, everything like that. We are realizing that these ordinary people are changing the world. Ordinary people like, for example, Monica Hanken, an American activist and performing artist who used her own skills to invent some of the visual language codes of the Occupy Wall Street movement, with which you can synchronize a large amount of people on the streets.
Or the Syrian architect Ahmed Zaino, who colored the water of dozens of fountains in Damascus with red color to symbolize the bloodshed in Syria. Or the law students of Occupy Wall Street, who found out that it's possible to buy debt very cheaply on the secondary market from collection agencies and free the people from their debt. Until this day, with this strategy, they have abolished over $90 million worth of debt in the US alone. So the question is, how can we take our skills, our abilities, our passion, the things that we really love to do, be creative about them, rethink them in a new way, and use this to help change the world into a more peaceful and a more just place?
Because we really think that this is how the majority of the people want to live. It's in our DNA to want to live a peaceful life, to want to do good, to want to be part of a family and a community, not to kill, to destroy, or to live in a permanent danger. We believe that fighting the culture of fear with the lust for life is not only, from a moral point of view, rewarding, but it can also be a lot of fun. Though we all can agree on this, why is it then that we still feel so powerless when it comes to making change? Maybe we should start with smaller steps on our quest to make the world turn into another direction. Small battles that we can win help us to gain more confidence and therefore more power to fight the bigger ones. Maybe we look into a more bright future if we just stop buying plastic guns for our kids and give them instead tools and toys to learn how to build houses. Probably we will enter really brave new spaces. If we stop complaining and just do something small instead of only talking about something big.
Okay, so now we're prepared to sacrifice half a minute of our precious time here for a little experiment. Please, we need you now. Turn to the person behind you.
Or next to you.
Or next to you, and talk a little bit about your passions, what you love to do, what you're really enthusiastic about. Come on, don't be shy. You will listen to talks all day long.
You don't need to be a superhero, but it can help.
Yes, yeah. It can be anything.
Great. Wow, that's a lot.
Please don't forget the time.
So time's up.
Okay, guys.
It's much more interesting than us, probably, yes? But sorry, we have still 5 more minutes.
Okay. So, are you back? You can talk afterwards as long as you want.
It's great. I mean...
to be honest, guys, we were expecting nobody to say anything. So...
You're superheroes.
Okay, cool. So let's hear some of your abilities. Who's the first rebel? Anybody? Tell me something.
What you can do good.
What you love doing.
The gentleman here.
The bald man in the front.
I like this guy. He has the same hair, cut like me. Shaving your head.
You're very good at shaving your head. So maybe you can organize your fellow friends, who I'm sure are also bald, and like to shave her head, and then you can organize a bald protest. I swear, it's going to be in the news.
That would be great. You can write down special slogans on your bald head, and when the planes are above you and want to maybe throw bombs, they read it and they get afraid. No one has watched such a picture.
It's very easy. Okay, one more.
And I hire you. We can shave each other's head.
He will be joining you in this bald protest. There is a guy with the tie. Yes. What? Okay, I'm sorry. This is a bad example. You will do nothing with this. So.
Just watching TED Talks doesn't bring anything.
So you see, it works.
Yeah, it's great. So you see, creativity can make the dullest activity subversive. My friend here, the
Even TEDtalks.
So whether you're unemployed or not, whether you're an activist, an artist, or a working class hero, whether you like Game of Thrones or House of Cards, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because we have to listen to our passion, then see what is really bothering us and our close surroundings. Then it will be easy to find allies and to find an action that we can put into a social and political context to create change.
So, taking a stance as filmmakers and as human beings in general was a necessity for us. For us, it was about time to leave our neutrality as documentary filmmakers behind. Becoming active creates attention. And attention attracts people. And the more people join a cause, the more possible change can be. Using our skills and talents not only to make money or to make a career, but to help build a community that is strong enough to face today's problems is crucial for our future. The Viennese designer and philosopher Victor Papanek once said that by freely giving 10% of her or his time, skills, and talents, a designer can help change the world for the better. We believe this is true for everyone, whether you're a designer, a filmmaker, or a working class hero.
The excitement and joy that we can gain by transforming our daily skills into protest, into creative protest, is amazing and will help us to lose our fear and numbness. Then we will be strong enough to fight the most dangerous tyrants and the biggest corporations. And if we fail sometimes, which can happen, then let's look at it like we would fall in love. Just because one relationship doesn't work, it's not meaning that we will never fall in love again. So keep falling in love, and remember, democracy is like love.
You have to make it every day. Thank you.
Power to the people.